Holy moly, oh. Whew. Why? I mean, like, it's not usually sunny here in Norway, and believe it or not, it's sunny today. I just was in a cruise trip, like 2 days cruise trip to Germany, and we got back today. And today it's sunny, so when I have the camera now to make the video, like, my balcony is on the right side, so it kind of disturbs the camera. I don't know how do you say it, like in English, but in French we say contre-jour, which means when you have the sun like looking directly at the camera, which disturbs the video quality of it. Enough said with that. Welcome, Crow Investor here. So I know, and I thank you very much for people who have been sticking with me all this time. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're investing. I hope you are investing safe as well. So let's get into the video. I just want to talk about certain points because I feel like, look, my role here is not to tell you what to do. It just give you how I think about things. Look. So that maybe you do the same, and maybe you will come to your own conclusions, right? We have, you know, we live in this life like we have a short life, and you know, we need to make the most out of it. So when it came to investments, 2020 was really good. 2020, I'm talking about 2020. It was really good because, well, like, it was the bull market, like everything was going up. And with people who have been with me since the beginning, they know that at a certain time I was kind of skeptical about the market because everything I check is like up, and I thought about putting money to the side, you know, and I talked even about putting money in Apple stock as a hedge towards crash if a crash happens, and surely it may happen when everything crashed. Of course Apple crashed as well, but the amounts that those stocks that are already the big stocks or the big FANG like Facebook, they don't crash that much when the market goes down, because all the high PEs are the companies with the higher PEs are the companies who crashes the most. So that's what I did that time. The stock crashed a little bit. I lost a little bit on Apple, selling to buy other stocks like Tesla, like other things, and I made money in return. Even though I lost a little bit in Apple stock, I made more in buying those dips. I remember even one time when I bought Tesla and it was trading at a $500 something range, 560, 550, I don't remember exactly. One comment from a guy, and I deleted that comment. I was really pissed. When I think about it now, I shouldn't have just deleted. I should have just let it ride there. But you know, when I see that I can't handle stupid people. I mean, to be honest, when someone like really irritates me, I just want to fucking delete them. Look, so a comment from a guy, a girl, I don't know, transgender, who knows, told me like, why are you telling people to invest? I don't know how, I don't remember like how he rephrased it, but he basically said, why are you telling people to invest in a falling knife? And they're gonna sue you and stuff like that. You're gonna get sued, something like that. I'm like, okay, like, how stupid can you be? Let's be honest. It's like, it was 500 something. Now obviously it's $843. Look at how much return since then. But people, I feel like people, when the market is down, they get discouraged really fast. They see their money dropping, they can't handle it, and they just like, oh no, the market is not for me, and they just sell out of the stock. It's like, it's the opposite. When the market is down, then you need to buy your favorite stocks. When the market is up, yeah, consider selling. I'm not gonna be mad about that, because I mean, there is people still now, like, when I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive that now Tesla is 843, you're gonna have people telling you, is it too late to get into Tesla stock? Like, where the fuck were you when it was 500 something? Are you like down in your mama's basement, like doing nothing? And now you're trying like, is it too late? Like, you had all this time to buy Tesla, but no, you're gonna buy it when it's almost at all-time highs. This is like stupid strategy. This shit doesn't make you a good, successful investor. You should be patient. Don't like listen to your emotions, listen to your mind, do your research to be comfortable investing in those stocks when they are down. Of course, now, like, let's say for example now, even though like Tesla is my most, I have like more percent, I have like 50% I think now in Tesla. I think it's even more than 50% now. But it's like $82,000 I think in Tesla now, the market value. And the remaining is other stocks. And I have my whole portfolio is $136,000. I'm gonna show you afterwards. But just to like kind of to convey you a point. When the market is down, buy your favorite stocks. But before buying your favorite stock, do your research, look at their balance sheet, look really thoroughly in the financials. Like, are they stable? How long is gonna take them to make profits? Do they have a lot of debt? Short-term debt, long-term debt? How much cash do they have if shit hits the fan? Stuff like that. Don't just go blindly into something, because when it goes down, I'm pretty sure you're gonna sell. You're gonna be the first complaining about that shit and the first one selling. Probably the same as the guy who commented my other videos about Tesla, falling knife. Falling knife my ass, that this knife is coming up your ass now. It's funny, I'm just imagining things, right? When you are a 3D designer, whenever you say something, you just like start imagining like pictures, you know, in 3D and stuff. Now I'm imagining the knife coming up his ass, you know. Look, beside the point, Tesla, I always tell you about Tesla. This is like, as an investor, you should own Tesla stock. I'm not telling you what to do, this is not financial advice, so don't sue me, bro. But in my humble opinion, Tesla is one of the only stocks that I would own from now maybe till I die, for life. Just imagine, think about Apple when they started. Think about Microsoft, think about Amazon, think about Google when they started. Tesla, I feel like, even though people, they were like, I remember when I first bought Tesla and it was pre-split, it was $900, $800 something pre-split. And people were like, oh, this is like, it's overvalued, it's too much, it went up too much now, I won't buy it, like just sell it, you know, just... I'm like, come on. He went down, it went up again, $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. People still say, no, it's overvalued, just sell out of the stock. They of course split. Now it's $843 post-split. But people still dumb, still thinking like, no, it's late. It's never late. The only thing that you should think about is, okay, let me see, let me kind of experiment. I didn't have it, let's say I don't have any Tesla shares now, and I bought Tesla shares, because I did when it was pre-split at 800 and 900, even though a lot of people thought it was overvalued already, and they bought it. When you see a growth story, let's say you bought it now, you should be ready mentally that a dip is gonna come. You're gonna go maybe down 40-50% on the same stock, on Tesla stock. So can you handle that? Can you handle your stock going 80, 70, 90%? If you can't, just don't buy it now. I mean, if you can, then it's good. Then strategize, see what you could do to capitalize on that. Gathering money, buying more. Lowering my cost price, the rebound is gonna happen eventually if you believe in the company, and you're gonna make tons of money. I have a cost price now of $463-64 per share because I bought all the way from 800, 900 to to 600, 700, even I bought even at 800 when it was before. So don't give me that. There is no excuses. There's even people like in my family now, like my wife's side, like her brother, who started investing because he saw me like making money, and was like, oh, he's excited, like I don't know, he's 24 years old now, 26 years old now. He saw me investing, he was like, oh yeah, he's excited and stuff like that, started buying the things that I bought. But then they went down and he was like, oh, when is it gonna go up, when is gonna, sorry, I'm just losing my mind. But when is the stock's gonna go up? I'm like, I don't know, you can't know. But what you could do is put in more money. Nah, I can't, I'm losing too much money. Can you guess what he did at the end? I mean, he cashed out with a loss, made an excuse for it, to do what? I mean, to use money for something else, maybe buy a new phone. I mean, like, come on. I started investing for a year and a half now, maybe. I'm $136,000 in the stock. So now, before even let's get into my portfolio. I'm gonna show you so you don't, because what people think as well is that, oh, they always talk when the market is up, but when the market is down they don't talk much. I talked more when the market was down than what I did now. Just look up my videos before, when the market crashed a little bit in the correction that happened in May, April and May, and see how many videos. I was even excited then that I am now, because I had more opportunities. Even though it was down, I felt like a little bit pissed, because not because the market was down, but because I didn't have enough money to buy whatever I wanted. So now, let's get into this. So here, this is my stock market portfolio. Why it's on Yahoo Finance? Because I live in Norway, so my platform I use is Nordnet. So then the platform I don't like it much, so it doesn't give you, and I have two accounts, one on my name, sorry, one on my wife's name, so I kind of manage both. So I have $136,000 value. Total gain is 28.5, $30,000 total gain. Of course, this total gain that you see here, it doesn't include the things that I already sold and gained from and reinvested out of money. They just give you what I have now as total gain. You see, I have Tesla, Enphase, Tattooed Chef, AMC, Corsair, Palantir, BioNano, and the other ones just like to check. I don't have them. I don't have Dogecoin, ADA, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. I'm just trying to check them out. The holdings. Here I have Tesla 100 shares, $463 cost average. Now it's 843. I'm up 82%, almost $38,000, and the market value is $84,000. Of course, okay. Now we get to the fun stuff. Corsair. Look at Corsair. Corsair, it's trading at 24. It was trading at 24.79. I'm down. Let me see. I'm down minus almost 18%, minus 17.04%. So total gain minus $3,500. Enphase plus $875, which is 10%. Tattooed Chef, Palantir almost the same, like even, break even. Tattooed Chef down 11%, $900. BioNano down 33%, $3,800. AMC down 18%, $338. So don't give me that shit that the market is up, that's why I'm talking about this. No. Yeah, I have Tesla outperforming everything because that's my biggest position. So it kind of like you don't see the red because the Tesla is doing well, but it doesn't matter. Corsair is my second biggest position. I have market value of $16,000. Of course, I invested almost $20,000 because I'm down 3,500. What I think about Corsair Gaming and why did they go down this much? Oh my God, who is ringing now? Probably my wife and daughter. Give me a second. Sorry for that. You know, my wife came, she didn't have the keys, I had to go open the door and stuff like that. But where was I? I was talking about Corsair. So Corsair shared their preliminary results, Q3 results, in which they kind of reduced everything, their revenue estimates when it comes to the Q3 earnings, the whole year estimates or revenue forecast, and that made the stock tank a lot because they changed from, they were supposed to kind of gain $400 something million in Q3, but they said that they're gonna have 392 million, and they blamed it. Not, I can't say they blamed it, but because everyone is kind of suffering from this, but the chip shortage made it hard for them to execute in that and make more revenue that they should have. So, and by doing that and kind of trimming the forecast of the whole year from 1.9 to 2.1 billion to from 1.825 to between 1.825 and 1.925. It's kind of, you know, confusing when you say it like that. Yeah, so that made the stock tank 8% in one day, and you can see it here. Days again, when I say invent, now it's $24. I have a cost price of $30, so I'm down almost 18%. What do I think about it? To be honest, nothing. I see in the future Corsair being as the leading company, because when I check the competitors logo, let's say for example Logitech. If you go to Logitech and you check the performance of the stock, and Logitech was founded in 1981, I believe, and Corsair 1994, so 13 years before. And when you look at the price range, the price, like the chart of the price, you see that Corsair were like trading sideways for many years before they got that pop. And I always like the bigger the base, the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. That's what I think about Corsair. I still think they have a lot to kind of give to the streaming community, to the gaming community and stuff like that. The streaming, like what I do now, like not streaming, but using streaming products or gaming, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna grow. Maybe it's gonna grow steadily and a little bit, you know, not as much in terms of percentage. Let's say maybe 20%, 10-15%, but it's still good for the company long term. So Corsair, I don't think about it now. I think 5 years from now. What I do now is I'm taking some shares. That's what I'm doing. Just ask people who invested in Tesla before, like from 2013, 2016. The stock didn't do nothing like for 6 years. And if they were impatient people, they would have sold back then, and now they are like squeezing their balls. But now, that's what I think about Corsair. It's going down. The short interest is high, it's 38%. That's like short, I don't know. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about the short squeeze and stuff like that. I just care about the company. When this shit happened, what did I do? It's my second biggest position. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the balance sheet, to the financials, check them again. I went back, checked the financials again, and I was like, I looked at the growth since they started from 1994. I was like, I'm gonna buy more. I don't give a shit. I'm buying more. So I made an order is gonna be maybe filled tomorrow. Hopefully it's still under $25 or maybe less, so I can load more shares into my account. Enphase, I'm plus 10%. Palantir, it's like Palantir is a stock. I feel like Palantir is the same as Facebook in a way, in which there is a lot of controversy coming out, you know, against Palantir. People think nah, there is no growth there because they have contracts with the government, but others think no, this is its potential to be had. Like there is a lot of more potential in the stock market, so it kind of goes up 29, maybe 29, and it goes like down really fast. What did I do? I mean, if I had more money, I would buy more shares of Palantir. Tattooed Chef, at this range, 17, 18, I'm not interested to buy more. I'm gonna wait until I see the Q3 earnings. If the Q3 earnings are good and there's a lot of growth there, I might add more shares, especially if it goes down. AMC, I mean, AMC is just support for the AMC community, so I have 38 shares. They're gonna be there and rot maybe for, I don't know, till something happens. Yep, it's a long video, but you know me, I always make long videos because when I talk to you, I wanna talk to you kind of like talking personally. Like over coffee or something, because there's a lot of people who I believe can make more money than they have, but they still struggle mentally handling kind of some situations when it comes to money. And the first thing I always say is, when we say invest safe, it means deeply that you need to look into the company. Not like, it doesn't mean that you need to put $1 in the company and think like, oh, maybe it's gonna be $1 million in next time and 10 years. No. It means that look at deeply in the company, see if you believe in that the things that you see or not. And if you do, then put a chunk of money and diversify as you want. There's people who go all in Tesla. I don't mind that. But I want some kinds of challenges when it comes to other stocks, and I like other companies as well. So I'm, you know, trying to build my wealth, as we say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna be sure to make more. So stick with me. If you're new to the channel, should I tell you like to subscribe or not? Maybe I will say no. Maybe we'll do anyway. I mean, if you want to have this conversation again, and believe me, I would really appreciate if you put a comment. Just tell me what you think about the stock market as a whole, what you think about the specific stocks that I have, in terms of if you have some negative points on the stocks. I just want to, you know, as a human being, as an investor, you want to know what other people think about certain stocks, because then you might reevaluate what you are saying. And what I see in the YouTube like sphere, on the YouTube content creators, I'm talking about smaller ones, not smaller like me, but like bigger than me, you know. I feel like there is a lot of confirmation bias, in which people, like, they go into the channel, if the channel says, okay, I don't know, Clover to the moon, like, oh, there he said Clover to the moon, so I'm all in Clover. So like, and that maybe drives the channel up, but it doesn't drive a good relationship between the content creator and his viewers or her viewers. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to think strategically. You are not gonna see me sitting here and talking about every week about a new stock that is popping, because there is a momentum stocks every month. Every month. Every couple of days you see a stock going like 30%, 38%, and people start making content about that shit just to drive other people, because people are desperate desperate making money. How do you say it? Are desperate in making money, so they just want to make money fast, like the brother I told you about, my brother-in-law. But that doesn't happen like that. Always think, go if people are going left side, maybe it's better to go to the right side. I hope you're doing well. Woo! It's still sunny outside. Maybe I'm gonna go take a walk. Thank you for watching. If you are still here with me, maybe a like this. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.